You know that feeling when you walk into like a poorly lit fitting room, you look in the mirror and you suddenly look exhausted.
Oh yeah, it is brutal.
Right. You look gray, washed out, just noticeably worse. But then you step outside into the sunlight and you look vibrant again. And I mean, you haven't changed. The light has.
Exactly. It completely shifts your perception of reality. And well, today's deep dive is really all about the hidden science behind that shift.
Yeah, we're pulling from technical research on color rendition, skin fidelity testing across, gosh, thousands of LEDs, and some really dense photometrical data behind light modulation.
Right. Our goal here is to figure out why some lighting makes a space feel natural and inviting, while others, leave us feeling just subtly irritated,
Hmm.
and how engineers are basically rewriting the rules on how we measure quote-unquote good light.
So, to figure out what makes light good, I feel like we really need to look at the old standard first,
We do, yeah. For decades, the industry judged a light bulb using CRI.
the color rendering index, right?
Exactly. And if a bulb had an R of value, which is basically its general rendering score of 80 or higher, it was, considered good to go.
But the problem there is that CRI only measures color fidelity, right? Like
Yeah.
it strictly calculates how closely a light matches a reference source, like daylight.
Right, which sounds great in theory. But an analysis of 484 commercial LEDs revealed this massive blind spot. Because matching a reference source doesn't actually mean humans will, well, like the
It
lights
solely ignores visual preference.
completely. It ignores it completely.
Judging a room's lighting by that old CRI standard feels a bit like judging a dinner strictly by its calorie count. You get this basic objective number, but it tells you absolutely nothing about the flavor.
That is a perfect analogy. And taking that calorie analogy further, the newer standard the industry is adopting, it's called ANSIM 3018.
Catchy.
Right, very catchy name.
Right.
But it's like finally looking at the macronutrients. It introduces this tiered system of A, B, and C, and it still measures that basic fidelity, but it adds gamut.
Which evaluates color saturation, right?
Yes. And even more importantly, it includes a specific metric for red chroma. So it
Yeah.
measures how well the light brings out vital, rich red tones, which is crucial because underlying red hues are what make an environment and the people in it honestly look alive rather than sterile.
Which brings us right back to that fitting room mirror, because if overall color preference is the flavor of a room, I'd say the ultimate test is how that light renders human skin.
Oh, absolutely. And the researchers behind the TM30 method knew this. So they used two very specific color evaluation samples. They're known as CES 15 and 18 to measure skin tone fidelity.
Okay.
And they tested this across 1,432 different LED sources.